I'm live. I'm live. I'm a little bit late because I got lost. Well, let me not say I got lost. I got semi-lost. Hi, Vanity. Hi, Elevated Goddess. Oh, you have a new icon. Elevated Goddess. I got semi-lost. Hi. On the way back to my Airbnb from where I was. Hi, the boy in blue. Hi, Neffy. Hi, Line. So, hi. Hi, Chef Young. I want to watch the first episode of The Umbrella Academy. Hi, Sketchnificent. Hi, Mar. Cause, hi, Monica. Hi. Cause somebody brought it up last week and asked if I had watched it. Hi, Chris. And I hadn't watched it, and they reminded me that I've been saying I was gonna watch it for a really long time. And it's on Netflix. So I want to watch it. And I know it has a black main character. And it also has Mary J. Blige, who I really want to see. Why does it say I have a bad connection? So I might watch the first episode today, and if I like it, maybe I'll just not continue like every Beast Bake. Maybe I'll watch another episode. Why does it say I have a bad connection? Why does it say I have a bad connection? I don't know why it says that. Hi, Ebony. Into Umbrella Academy. I'm gonna watch the first one today. Isn't Deadly Class on Netflix too? Hi, Queen. Hi, Julian. Does Deadly Class have a black main character? I'm kind of in the mood to watch something new. Hi, Queen. Yeah, I want to watch the first episode of Umbrella Academy because I'm kind of in the mood to watch something new. And somebody had brought up Umbrella Academy. No, not something new, the movie. No, not something new, the movie, Queen. Even though something new was on Netflix. Umbrella Academy. Because somebody had brought it up, and it had like slipped my mind. Like I had totally forgot about it. But then last week somebody brought it up, and I was like, I have been saying I was gonna watch Umbrella Academy for like 6 months. Okay, so I think I'm gonna watch Umbrella Academy first episode today, which is on Netflix. So I haven't seen Deadly Class. Umbrella Academy's good. Can't wait for the next. Was it you, Sketchnificent? I feel like you've been mentioning it every single Beast Bake. You've been asking me if I've seen it, and I feel so bad because I kept saying I was gonna watch it and I never did. Hi, Razy Crandom Girl. Mary J. Blige is in it. Queen. I don't know if she's in the first episode, but I know she is in it. Hi, Jaren. Somebody said, do I watch Queen Sugar? Right? Julian. No, I don't. I watched the first season. Yes. Been meaning to get into it, but never had the incentive to dive in. Okay, so Lori voted yes. She's in it, and there's a black child. Okay, yeah. So we'll do Umbrella Academy today, and if we like it, then we'll just next week we'll do episode 2, and we'll see if we can get through the whole show. I think this will be the first. If we watch the whole thing, this will be the first time we watch the whole show for Beast Bake. And I know some people have been wanting to do that. Because a few of you have like brought it up. Like we should watch a show, all of us together. So we can check it. Queen said, "Don't watch Queen Sugar." And I want to see more of Mary J. Blige acting because I think she's a great actress. I literally, oh man, I used to love The Expanse, Razy Random Girl. I love The Expanse. I was so hurt that they canceled it. I was very hurt. I was extremely hurt. love Firefly too. I was also heard Firefly got canceled after one season. I think there's another black main character in it too, though, Queen. I don't think Mary J. Blige is the only one. I've honestly wanted to watch a show for Bees Bait. Mary's really good here. Had to drop Queen Sugar. Queen Sugar disappointed me. I saw y'all talking about it in the Discord. Mary's definitely a very good actress. Okay. I liked it, but they're falling off badly. Mary was so good at Mudbound. Mary J is dope as an actress. She's very underrated. Oh, so one of the main heroes in Umbrella Academy is black. Okay. And Mary is also in it. Yeah, I'm going to watch it. I'm going to watch episode 1. So anybody that wants to watch, that's what I'm going to watch. Umbrella Academy. It's on Netflix. Mary be acting her ass off in those music videos. Okay. I like Mary and Mudbound. Used to read the Umbrella Academy comics. The series gave me Dark Phoenix. So you guys want to start in 2 minutes, a couple minutes, at the 35 mark. Umbrella Academy. Oh, The Expanse got picked up by Amazon Prime. Did it? Oh, I have Amazon Prime. I'll watch it. Oh, yay. I really enjoyed The Expanse a lot. Remember the Cants. I was super into it. Oh, you talk about Queen Sugar. They're making unnecessary plots that make zero sense, and it's getting that All Lives Matter treatment since season 2 or 3. I feel like that's Ava's like thing at this point, the All Lives Matter thing. Oh, somebody said hi to Clarissa. I don't see Clarissa. Hi, Clarissa. So I'm gonna start in 1 minute. I'm putting Umbrella Academy Netflix. Umbrella Academy. So for anybody that wants to watch along, Umbrella Academy. There's a main character, one of the main heroes I heard, and also Mary J. Blige is in it. Even though she probably won't be introduced until episode 3 or something. But I'm still gonna watch today. I don't watch Blackish or Brownish, Julian. I don't watch either one. Nope. Ava's the queen of diversity directing. Hi, Justin. Monica said that's disappointing. Hi, lover of all things black. I'm about to start in 1 minute. Ava want the white money. I got to watch The Expanse. Ava's on that bullshit. Oh, Mary J. Blige is in the first episode. Queen, Davey said Mary J. Blige is in the first episode of Umbrella Academy. If you did want to watch, if you wanted to queue up and watch, I'm about to start. I also had to stop watching Queen Sugar. I tried to get into it, but it's very cringeworthy. Yeah, Chocolate Chunks. She had her twins in October, and I think she's been busy. I also stopped watching Blackish and Brownish. You used to like it? You used to watch it and like it? Okay. Well, I'm gonna start. Umbrella Academy. Umbrella Academy. Oh, y'all about to get into talking about Pose. I'm really about to start because I know people about to get in their feelings. I'm starting. Umbrella Academy. I'm starting. Y'all about to get into it. Hi, Tim. The Bees Babies. I don't like Anthony Anderson's character either on Blackish, Raise a Random Girl. I kind of felt confused about the concept of the show. Maybe confused is not the right word, but I felt like the whole concept of the show is that so Anthony Anderson and his family are like middle class or upper middle class or whatever, and because they're upper middle class, that makes their blackness weird. And so now the show is called Blackish because they have money. So I don't know. Like, they're still black. They're not blackish. They're still black. And I know like the kids have problems understanding. Am I supposed to have subtitles? Because they're definitely not speaking in English. And I know on Blackish the kids have like issues with like they don't believe that racism is an issue. It was like a whole thing. Whoa, what the heck? Did she die? Is that blood? What's happening? Whoa, I am confusion. I am confusion. All that from a little kiss? And now she's having a baby by the side of the pool? Did nobody else notice that she was not pregnant 5 minutes ago? This is how little kids think it works. You kiss on the cheek, then you be like, "You pregnant now." Oh my god. Okay. I'm right. What is happening? Whoa. What? I gotta go back to y'all. So I have to pay attention. I'm confused, y'all. I'm confused. I'm missing y'all comments, I know. What? He going around buying the babies? Oh, he got 7 of them. He got 7 of them out of the 49. What? Oh, they only have numbers. Do they have names? This isn't creepy at all. I'm trying to catch up on y'all comments. And also look, but I think I went too far back. Long time ago. Pose had me hollering for an hour straight. Let's not go there with Pose. I felt like Anderson was too annoying on Blackish, right? Pose was just too much this week. On Grownish, there's no dark skin. Female representation. Anthony Anderson's character be explaining too much to his co-workers. He's a man-child. Blackish is like Kevin Hart and Tiffany Haddish rolled into a series. I cannot. It's a weird show. So I don't like how they treated Tracy. Yeah, it's... I guess. It's weird. Oh, her water broke. That's where the blood came from. She kissed a boy. I'm sorry, my face. I'll talk about... She kissed the boy on the cheek. That slut. Crazy creative girl. And then she was just magically pregnant. Ooh, scratching your ass? Okay. The beginning of the show was wild. She got pregnant from a kiss. Hi, Chris. Hi, Chris. Naked pescatarians. I'm paying attention. Naked pescatarian chat. It's called Blackish because Tracy's character is biracial as a marketing ploy, playing on words for ambiguity purposes. But Tracy's not even the main character. Like, Anthony Anderson is the main character. And I watched a few episodes, and, like, most of it revolves around the fact that, like, they're trying to navigate, like, being black in this, like, predominantly white upper-class environment, like, as if that's what makes them Blackish. You're still black. Ooh, they being robbed? Don't call the police. They're just gonna come look around and say there's nothing they could do. Ooh. Number 2, Diego. I mean, I feel like I could see Diego's face behind this little ass mask he got on. Ooh, he broke his arm. Okay. Nice little action sequence there. Number 3, Allison. So they have like supernatural powers. Don't tell me, I'm just talking out loud. I'm just talking out loud. Can y'all see the flash on my face? It's a nice dress she got on. Number 4, Klaus. Oh, he looks familiar. Who's this actor? What happened? Let's see. That was an interesting shot. Rehab. Okay, he got the gold John Wick coin. Stay sober. Buying up babies. Right, white man. Exactly. You can't get preggers from just kissing. Didn't you know? You can. My mom said. You will get pregnant. And die. Is this man in space? Could you imagine being pregnant one day? He doesn't name them himself. He looks like Mr. Monopoly. We're watching Umbrella Academy, Lover of All Things Black, the first episode. Work Wi-Fi being trash. Oh. Guy looks mad creep show. Ellen Page on the violin with the Phantom of the Opera. Now they have Mixed-ish. And Mixed-ish is about Tracy Ellis Ross's childhood, right? And now they have Grownish, which is like the spinoff where the girl's in college. Does Blackish still come on? Blackish has a couple episodes I enjoyed, but overall the show couldn't keep my attention. Clownish. Hi, Warren. The kids are supposed to represent Jesus' Immaculate Conception. Okay, got it. Blackish and Grownish both had their moments, but overall I just can't anymore. We are supposed to be naked for this beast bait. Naked pescatarians. What? 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 How has she heard of anything when she's been standing on the red carpet for the last 10 minutes? I agree, Anthony Anderson explains too much to the whites and tries to help them understand it's not our job to teach. On Blackish, they have Mixed-ish now. It's getting out of hand. Oh, he OD'd. Oh yeah, he's a druggie. Who is this guy? Who is the actor? Why does he look so familiar? He didn't high-five the EMT. Is Mixed-ish really a story that needs to be told? Diego is literally a stand of himself. Oh, it's Nathan from Misfits. Y'all funny. Number 1 looks a little like Lisa Ray. Misfits cameo. And he has a similar power. Oh, number 7, Vanya. So they all consider him to be their father. You saw your big sister give birth? Lover of All Things Black. I saw my big sister give birth. I could never. It looked like something from the movie Alien. I could never. I've never seen anyone give birth in person, but I have watched on YouTube because people record everything and upload it nowadays. So, oh, she said, Dad, yeah. So I have watched people give birth on YouTube, and I've also watched Is It Raining because of her, Ellen Page. And I've also watched the water births on YouTube. Those things. I mean, it's sort of cool to watch, but it is like Alien. It is like, I don't want to say violent. I don't want to call it violent, but it's literally like sort of a violent act. Like birth is like a weird thing. Because they're like they're screaming, and there's like blood, and like all this other stuff coming out, all the like the what is, I was about to say the juice, the amniotic fluid, and like sometimes they like poop like while they're doing it. Like there's only 6 kids in that picture. Oh, they're slowly leaving. Oh, one of them died. I see. Why do they have on the masks in the picture? Expelling a child from your body is a very visceral experience. Watched quite a few birth vids on YouTube. It was weird, but very interesting to me. Oh, they're just leaving. They're leaving home, I guess. Not dying. Or maybe one of them did die. I'm curious, y'all. I'm curious. I'm curious about what's happening. Is Ellen Page like the main character? Yeah, I went through a phase where I was. Don't tell me. I'm just talking out loud. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I went through a phase where I was also like very into watching like the birth videos on YouTube. It's a little traumatic though. I watched a couple of those YouTube birth videos too. In high school, they made us watch a video of a woman giving birth. I was traumatized. I watched my sister give birth. It's a no for me. It's so stressful for the child. It is fucking violent. There's blood. You could die. It is violent. You're watching a woman split open to pass a human being. It takes months to heal. It's a lot. Primal. I don't know how people act like it's a peaceful experience. Violent is an apt description. Oh my goodness, Nikki. And Nikki said my niece's shoulder got stuck, so the nurses were all on top of her, pushing on her stomach. Traumatic. That sounds horrible. I know my friend had a C-section, an emergency C-section. I've told y'all this before. And they strapped her to the, like, with her, like the cross, like it's, you're getting strapped on the cross, like the crucifix. Like they strap you to the table with your arms out, and they strap your legs down, and then they like give you the shot so you can't feel shit, and then so they can like cut you, and then they have the sheet up in front of you, and then they like cut you open, and they like pull the baby out, and you can like see them because they like I know we've talked about this before on B-Speak, and they like take your organs and stuff out, and they like put them on the table. So you can like see your organs like sitting there on the table, but you can't feel anything and you can't move because they have you like strapped to the table, which is why they have your arms strapped, because in case you like twitch and stuff like that, they have your arms strapped to the table. You're strapped down, and you can't feel anything below the waist. And you're just like, oh look, like my liver's over there. And then they like pull the baby out, and then they just like put the shit back in, and then they like staple you, sew you up. I can't. Like, it's too much. I can only imagine trying to give like a vaginal birth and like something gets stuck and they have to like they gotta like do the wrestling move on you. Like, this white dude is big as fuck. Hi, Jessica. Why are you in here taking all the windows? Why is Diego dressed like the Punisher? That's like his look. I have 45 minutes left exactly, Queen. I'm about 14 minutes in. I'm watching Umbrella Academy on Netflix, the first one. And we kind of got into talking about birth also. And now I'm looking at them. They're like the rainbow tribe. And, oh yeah, because Lover of All Things Black said she saw her sister give birth and that it was traumatic. That's how we started talking about. Y'all were serious about Naked Bake. A man overdosed. I'm serious about King Bake. Need to air my chest. My friend showed me her video of her giving birth. Oh, he raised them from the time they were babies. The only father they know. Watch a couple of those YouTube birth videos too. Getting real with the Umbrella Academy. These masks that they wear are kind of creepy. Yeah. Nieces in historical times getting pregnant was 50-50, a chance of death. I was just talking about this with somebody earlier. We were talking about how, it's going to sound like really random. What's the name of the girl that was on the reel? Jenny, right? Jenny Mai or something. How her and her husband like got a divorce because she like didn't want kids. Okay. There's a talking monkey. It has on glasses and a suit. I got distracted. I'm sorry. This CGI looks great. It really looks like it's like Caesar. It's like Caesar if he was old. Oh, he disappeared. He didn't die. That was confusion. I'm at 1640. 1640. There's 42 minutes and 40 seconds left. She just started talking to the talking monkey. Ellen Page did. They're talking about number 5 that disappeared. Oh. Casually talking to an ape, right? Okay, well, before we get into like what actually happened, because I see your comment, Julian. I remember like it was this whole big thing because Jenny Mai was like that her and her husband were getting a divorce because she didn't want kids. Like she didn't want kids and he wanted kids and they couldn't like she didn't want kids and he wanted kids. And so they were splitting up, they were getting a divorce. And I remember it was like this big thing because everybody was like Jenny used to always talk about like how great of a man her husband is, like and how he's such a good partner and he's such a good provider and how they have money, you know, like they can give a child like a great environment and like provide and like why on some like why won't she just like give him a baby? She's willing to like sacrifice and like throw away her whole relationship because she doesn't want to have a baby. He's not even looking at them. He's just like, okay, time for bed. So people were like, oh, if he's so great, why can't she just give him a baby? And we were like, you know, having a baby is like very dangerous. Like you can die. Like you can die having a baby. Like you're literally like growing, incubating like a whole living creature like inside of you. What the hell? Is a ghost in there? Oh, he a junkie. He looking for some shit to sell. So he can get that fix. So it was just like, and I remember like Jenny Mai had also claimed she was like that her husband knew from jump that she didn't want kids, but he thought she would change her mind. But it's just like childbirth is not something to just be like going to like lightly. Come to find out, Jenny's husband had a side chick the whole time, and she was pregnant like 2 months later. Word on the street is Jenny Mai's husband was cheating. His new girlfriend wife has been pregnant longer than they've been separated. And my thing with that is, if you knew you wanted kids and you knew she didn't want kids because she said from day one she didn't want kids, why did you marry her? Why did you even get together? And of course, you got a side bitch that wants to have kids. Yes, no spoilers. I've never seen it. A lot of people watching have never seen it, so don't leave spoilers in the comments. Even if I'm talking out loud, asking questions, I'm just talking. Yeah, this white guy's huge. Does he have on like a big suit? Why his head looks so little? He has to have like a big suit on because his head is tiny. Look at all the stuff he had in his pockets. I knew his junkie ass was stealing for drugs. His junk ass probably got some more too. He probably got something hidden in his ass crack too. Look, I knew he had some more stuff on him. I knew he had some more stuff on him. Junkies be predictable. Oh, I'll see. Okay. Klaus is still Klaus. Okay, so they are talking about Diego's weird ass outfit. Let's see. A family member of mine eats every time she goes into labor. She shits on the table every time. I honestly don't know how other women do it. It seems like a lot. It's like you gotta get the baby out, but you can't grip the head too hard. Gotta get the shoulders out, and then the rest of the baby just pops out. Wow. Also, she's getting a divorce. My labor and delivery took under 7 minutes. I did not come to play. First was 6 pounds, 6 minutes delivery. Second was 9 pounds, 3 minutes. Oh, she has a kid too, and her ex got the kid. That sucks. Sometimes the baby comes out the wrong way. The push muscle is the same muscle used to shit, so sometimes women poop. Crazy Crane Girl said removes ears. They had to cut my sister a bit because my nephew was huge. He weighed 10 pounds. Trauma Zoom. Yeah, she is pretty. Well, you must have a big head, the boy in blue. 10 pounds is a lot. Your cousin's shoulder was dislocated when your cousin was being born. The boy in blue. Oh, one of those forceps things to pull you out. I don't think they use those anymore because they found out that they were like denting kids' heads. Oh, your sister was so happy she got the epidural. She said she felt pressure, but watching it was scary. A bunch of nurses climbed on top of her, pushed to try to get her shoulder through. He got her skirt on. I like the way Klaus dresses. Ooh, you don't have no shoes on? And here we go. I'm 36 minutes and 40 seconds in. I'm at about 23 minutes. Diego thinks he's the Punisher. Send it on edge. Hi, Marcus. Yeah, Umbrella Academy. Diego is a hothead. They wore masks like Robin. I mean, their dad did look like he was pretty fucking old. Oh, he talks to dead. He talks to dead people. Oh, this is why he gets high, because he, like, talks to dead people and sees dead people. He said, can you stop playing tennis with Hitler and take a call in the afterlife? So basically giving birth is close to death. Okay, where is the monkey? Where did the monkey go? He thinks we're... I don't know if I want kids, honestly. I still have time to think about it. Casual. The reason I never watch those videos is the same... Oh, the childbirth videos. Millionaire absentee fathers. Bruce Wayne. Umbrella Academy. It makes you think of Resident Evil. Pregnancy also transforms your body. Your hormones change, I think, permanently. Okay. I see there's a bank robbery in progress. Oh, there goes a little girl. Black girl. I heard a rumor that you shot your friend in the foot. Oh, okay. She's like Silver Tongue. Imagine Jenny Mike gives him a child and then he dies. Now she's stuck with the child she wouldn't have wanted on her own. How is that an ideal situation for the kid? Right. I felt like, talk about some, oh, why don't she just give him a kid? I was like, but she's going to grow up to resent, like, she's going to resent that kid. And the kid will grow up with her resenting them. And how would that be for the kid? Is this the one that disappeared? Oh, he turned his gun into a stapler. The knife throwing is cool. I am liking it so far. Ben. They got their little uniforms on. He probably thought she would change his mind. Oh, so he turns into something. Dang, he's covered in blood. Wow. They should take Red with masks on. No one's. Oh. Um. Damn. Told her straight up she not special? That's not nice. Father of the Year award goes to. People need to stop expecting folks to just change who they are and what they want. Oh, you talk about Jenny Mai, Monica. He thought she would change her mind. She had hang-ups from being poor, molested as a kid. She said she never wanted to bring a kid into that. Umbrella Academy. She didn't want kids. That was her choice. And her body. Stop pressuring and forcing women to have children. Hi, Rasul. Watching Umbrella Academy. Remember that episode on Bernie Mac? Wanda decided she wanted kids early on. They agreed they wouldn't. People do change their stance. Yes. But it has to be their choice. You can't try to force anybody. What? The mother's DNA is forever changed. She will carry her child's DNA in her body for the rest of her life. Plus, physically, each child ages the woman's body 22 years genetically. Are you serious? I never heard of that. This black woman is gorgeous. I have a love-hate relationship with number 5. Oh, he's talking to the urn. He's talking to the ashes. Oh, but the old man not talking. The boy in blue said, I do have a big head. The forceps. They did use the forceps. Hi, Vans. Oh my God, your mom went to labor on Thursday, had you on a Sunday? That sounds ridiculous. Come on, chop chop. You always worth. Hi, the stingray. He knocked the urn over. That's like one of my fears in life. Doing something like that. I feel so bad if I knock somebody's urn over. Oh, she went back to her old room. She's really pretty. I've never seen her before. Knock all the matches out. That's a pretty locket. I used to love lockets. I used to have like a thing for lockets. Klaus is hilarious. Or somebody puts their cig out in the ash, like in Meet the Parents, where he accidentally knocked the grandpa's ashes over, and then the cat like peed in it because the cat thought it was like a litter box. Disgusting but funny. I love a man in a kilt. Klaus is definitely the best dressed among all of them. Bye, Vans. Your mama was in labor for 3 days. Oh no. Oh, in the comics they were all white. That's interesting. They changed this in the show. He looks like Mr. X from Resident Evil. His hero name is Seance. He gets high so he won't see dead people. Chris Vine was kicking the hell out of his mom's organs for 3 days. I was impressed. I heard a rumor. There's 7, but only 5 in the room. One went missing 16 years ago, so where's the other? New definition of the whisper song. Hi, Michelle's daughter. They're all Robins. Oh, your mom does. Your mom gives you the guilt trip. And see, that's another thing. Not talking about your mom specifically, Chris, but in general. That's another thing. It's like your mom gonna be like, I was in labor with you from Thursday to Sunday. I was in labor with you for 3 days. You better do this, this, and this and take out the trash. It's like, I didn't ask to be born. Like, I didn't ask for you to, like, lay down and have sex and decide to have me and be in labor for 3 days. Like, I didn't request that. I don't owe you anything. Like, I don't really think kids owe their parents for being born because kids didn't ask to be born. So how can you owe somebody for something that you didn't ask for, right? I don't know. They like back in their little childhood home, dancing around. Diego really's dressed like the Punisher, doing the robot. Klaus dancing around with the urn. He better stop or he drop it again. Exactly. I never asked to be born. You did that. Oh! He punched the airplane. I think we're alone now. You heard a rumor that I'm gonna like Umbrella Academy. I like it thus far. It kind of reminds me of Doom Patrol. Doom Patrol is out there. So if this gets out there, oh look, this is an interesting shot. Look at that. It's definitely only 5 of them. Where is the talking monkey? Whoa. Yeah, it was like a dollhouse shot. That was an interesting shot. It's like Doom Patrol, but with more powers. Out of the way! Mm. He threw a damn fire extinguisher into it. Oh, it's a person in there. This part definitely reminds me of Doom Patrol. Oh, whoa, okay. Oh, that's one of them. Ooh, he's still a kid. Why is he still a kid? Number 5? Oh, he don't have a name. Why he's still a kid? What year? That part definitely reminds me of Doom Patrol. Right, like they're grown. Oh, okay. Huh. So he can quantum leap like Hero. Oh, you're moving to Phoenix. Monica might be able to help you. Michelle's daughter. Makes you wonder where the other children that he didn't buy and what could they do. 45 years. A woman's place isn't to be a vessel for your seed, especially if that's not what she wants. This man is eating peanut butter and marshmallow sandwiches? Mm-mm. Okay, I see you, Flash. 22 years, that's nuts. On a genetic level, your body is forever changing. I heard about the 007 thing, Vanity. What do you think about it? Oh, she was on Broadway. I think this might be her first screen role. Okay. Glad I decided. Hi, Nia. Glad I decided to adopt because 22 years sounds terrible. Mom had a C-section. My mom too straight up said could have let the cord choke you and walked away. See, that's a lot. Like, yeah, Monica, my conception was literally your choice. If anything, I should blame you for bringing me into this cruel, cruel world. Oh, you're pregnant right now, Deja? Well, congratulations. Don't let us. It's fine. My biggest fear was to be how she treated me. Doing patrol with more. Met a guy in college whose mother would pull that with him. He asked her if he was supposed to thank her for bringing him into a racist world as a dark-skinned black man. Oh, they gotta, So he did die. This one. Ben, he did die. But number 5 just disappeared, and now he's back. Cuz, Raise Your Random Girl, how they just gonna show a talking chimp and then just, like, not show him again? Where is he? What happened? Ellen Page dances like a lesbian, staying true to herself, I see. That's number 5 who went missing. The other kid who's gone did pass away. I think it's called I Think We're Alone Now by Tiffany. It was a whole bop in the 80s. He's like Nightcrawler, sort of. I would love teleportation powers. The future is shit. Called it. I laughed when I first heard that. Why he just poured his ashes out in the rain? They can't put him back. Oh, there go the Bunky. Probably would have been. Now your father better just be a pile of mud. Most people don't know that teleporting put a physical strain on Nightcrawler. So when he teleports with other people, it hurts him and could knock him out. But I don't think Marshmallow. I don't think number 5 has this situation. Neffy said the marshmallow sandwich triggered me. It looks nasty. Yeah, I like it, Monica. I was tickled pink when I heard about 007. You know, racist white folks are heated. In X-Men Apocalypse, when he teleported out the entire team, I was like, this movie does not understand this character. He'd probably die. Daniel Craig is still going to be James Bond. The 007 code name is just going to Lashana Lynch's character. So they... Oh, okay. What's wrong with their mom figure? Why is she acting like this? Number 5, time traveled. Deja. Hi, Alexia. Oh. 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 Here we go. Stop this at once. Klaus got a clear pink umbrella. Oh yeah, they really fighting. Hit him! Hit him! I've heard that this is common amongst siblings, that siblings just be fighting and kicking each other asses and everybody thinks it's fine. I can't relate. But whatever. Okay, I'll see why. Okay. If you could quantum leap, how do you think it would work for you? And there goes Ben's statue. Dang, they broke the statue of Ben. Oh, he threw the knife at him. Did anybody watch Charmed? Do any of you guys remember that episode of Charmed where the girls got in a fight and they used their powers against each other? And then all their powers went away? Because they were like not... Because they were like not supposed to like use their powers on each other. That's what this part just reminded me of. It really is common. Me and my brothers almost killed each other plenty times. Why though? Like, what is that rage about? The bitch is like zoned out. I have 4 brothers and they fought all the time. That was a good episode. I really like that episode, Mar, where they use their powers on each other. Yes, you see his umbrella, the pink. He's still trying to get it to talk. It won't talk to him. It's just like old times. Oh, he did put his cigarette out in the ashes. So they're just gonna leave Ben's shit there all broke up? The monkey's named Pogo, which I feel like is too cutesy for his personality. They doing everything with those ashes. Ew, you saw somebody do a peanut butter and onion sandwich? Disgusting. That's not okay. Let's see why their mom acts like that. Oh, they crying because he made them get tattoos as children? Tattoos don't even hurt that bad. I'm assuming that I'm also going to get an answer as to why it's called Umbrella Academy, but don't tell me yet. If you could quantum leap, how do you think it would work for you and where would you go? Where would I go if I could quantum leap? I can see the damn, and Ellen Page little character is just all left out. How depressing. A part of me would want to see the future because I feel like that would just be cool to like see the future. But I don't know if I'd want to know the future. I feel like if I knew the future, I wouldn't be able to go back into the past. But quantum leaps through time into the future are weird because then you create a time loop. There's like a paradox where like eventually you're gonna catch up to your future self, right? Like in Star Trek, like in the new Star Trek series, where like when like Spock dies, like young Spock now knows how he's gonna die. I don't know, it's like a weird thing. I don't know. I kind of liked when Hiro like did his quantum leap into like feudal Japan or whatever on the show. That was kind of cool. I don't know. I might quantum leap into the far past. But see, I like showers. I don't know. It's a good question though. I'm gonna really think about that. The Boy in Blue, you said you tried to find your ancestors? There's people I'd want to meet. I might quantum leap onto like the Sea Islands and see like the birth of Gullah Geechee culture. I probably want to see that. Hit him! This reminds me of Codename Kid Next Door. Nope. Dad hated caffeine. Well, he hated children too, and he had plenty of us. It's fucked up to use a knife on your brother. You can't just go get a cup of coffee. You're like a little kid. I taught my sisters to fight as they were growing up, if that counts. Oh, just his umbrella? I fought my brother like that. I saw that episode of Charm while I was at the gym recently. Oh my god, that was mean. That was a low blow. That was a low blow. No one can get under your skin like a sibling can. His umbrella is too cute. My two older brothers always fought. Me and my sister definitely used fists a couple times. I don't know, being an only child probably brings a much more different perspective. Like, if I'm getting into a fist fight with somebody, I'm trying to, like, really hurt them. I can't imagine trying to, like, really for real hurt your sibling. My brother used to do wrestling moves on me. I don't know what it's like for sisters, but brothers just know how to push your buttons, and then on top of that, they're aggressive. For children, it was probably a lot of pain. Yeah. Right, she had to draw hers on. That was sad, Ori. Oh, he got like a Donkey Kong arm. Okay. My sister was a bully. I dig the mood in the show. It's like Watchmen grit with some silliness. Mama hasn't aged. She must be a clone or a robot. No spoilers, so don't confirm or deny. I told you my brothers and I used to fight like like WWE. My sister played innocent or just blamed me, but our mom always saw through her shit. Poor Vanya, number 7. Ellen Page walks around with the Charlie Brown music. I would test her to the land of flying lettuce, Davy. I too might quantum leap test her to the land of flying lettuce. Would you do it for lotto numbers? If I would see the future, I'd play the lottery and try to prevent mass shootings. But see, this is my thing about time travel. Because I left... Oh, okay. I see. Something's happening. Oh, she is a robot. She is a robot. She is a robot. Has she been a robot the whole time? I was just going to say, the thing about, like, time travel and changing things is, like, the butterfly effect, right? Like, you change something and you don't know what else that's going to change. You just don't know what else that's going to change. And it's, like, a weird sort of thing. Or, like, that movie Frequency. And it's, like, a weird thing to think about. Like, it's just a weird thing to think about. Like, not to say that, like, mass shootings can ever... Like, mass shootings are horrible. But just, like, as an example, right? Like, a theoretical, like, exercise. You prevent a mass shooting, and then somebody that, like, died in the mass shooting is, like, a serial killer that has, like, 9 bitches locked up in the basement or something like that. And then they, like, kill some more people. You just never know. That was, like, pretty much the plotline of Frequency. The movie Frequency, he gets the radio, the transistor radio, and he discovers that he's able to, like, talk with his father, like, in time, like, through the past. And, like, for example, in his, like, original storyline, his father died. His father's a firefighter, and his father, like, dies in a fire. And so after he gets the radio and finds out he can, like, communicate to the past, he, like, tells his father, like, the stuff about with Dennis Quaid. He tells his father, like, all about the fire, so his father doesn't die, right? So then his father lives, and he gets, like, all these memories of his father that, like, come flooding to him as an adult, and it's great. But then all of a sudden he realizes that he's, like, losing his memories of his mom, and then he's, like, can't understand why he's, like, losing his memories of his mom, and, like, the pictures of his mom are disappearing, and then his, like, mom disappears. And it turns out that, like, in his original timeline, when his father got killed in the fire, his mom, who was a nurse, left the hospital. Yes, he does, Davey. His mom, who was a nurse, left the hospital because his father got killed. And it turns out that when his mom, who was the nurse, left the hospital, she originally had left, and a dude that was, like, a serial killer died because she left. But, like, since his father, like, never died in the fire, she ended up staying. She ended up resuscitating the nurse, resuscitating the dude, bringing the dude back that was a serial killer. The dude had, like, already killed, like, 4 women. Oh, look at that. After he got saved, he ended up killing, like, 14 women. Like, so now they gotta, like, find a way to stop the serial killer. You know, like, you change one thing, you change a lot of things. Even if it's something that you have the best intentions. I wouldn't even try. Like, why are they trying to shoot at someone that can, like, go in and out of dimensions? Niggas are stupid. He's just wasting bullets. I wonder where he goes when he, like, quantum leaps. Is he just, like, in the Tesser place? Or does he actually go somewhere? Oh, he killed him with a pencil like John Wick. The way that they depict his, like, quantum leaping is kind of interesting, too. Missing, yo, yo, yo. Putting on the Ritz. What's he doing with this knife? Ew. Oh, okay, something in there. Oh, a tracker. He didn't even get his cup of coffee. Of course, the waitress didn't get hit. Time paradoxes fuck me up. I tried to find my ancestors. I need those lottery numbers. The future, it is a round trip visit. The question was, Queen, if you could quantum leap into any time period, future, past, anywhere on the planet, alternate dimensions, where would you go? I go sit in on Toni Morrison's Nobel Prize speech. Go back to tell the Moors to leave those dirty Europeans alone. I'd go see Janet live in the 90s. I'd build a shower and keep it hidden. I'd want to bring a cloaking device that could change my appearance or just be able to teleport and shapeshift. Give your ancestor the patent to invent some things. Damn, they be dragging each other on this show. They go for the throat in this show. I feel like when my sister and I fought, I held back. The stingray said me and my sister would fight to the death. I would leap back in time to see Nikki getting her bangs with the pink stripes in the back for the first time so I could get some of that bad bitch energy. Hi, Tyro. It was a Donkey Kong arm. Siblings irk your nerves. You be trying to beat them motherfuckers. Saving lives, baby. Damn, he can see Ben. I think many of us naturally hold back a little when it's family, but their dad never talked to him. My sister and brother always fight, but we would slap each other. If it's gotten to the point where we're fighting, I'm trying to incapacitate you. I'm trying to make you too hurt to retaliate now and too scared of me to try later. I was always kind of strong. If I really cut loose on my siblings, I could have seriously hurt her. That would have made me feel horrible. Rapists can climb. Mom is a robot nanny. Monica, I was right. I've never seen this. We were talking about the butterfly effect in Discord. You stop a shooting, you save another future 45. Or you save a child predator or something. Yeah, Frequency. That's why we shouldn't fuck with Destiny. Things happen for a reason. I love Frequency too. I think it's a very underrated movie, Chris. Okay. Help my friends out too. Get them to invest in good stock. Time travel. I haven't seen that yet, Queen. I'm gonna watch it. That's what I would do if I could go in the future. If I could time travel, that would be different. If I knew kids were gonna die at school, I let it happen. I would go crazy with guilt. No. I wouldn't want to play God. That shit always backfires. What? Everything's on fire. Hey Ava, this is a good example of a good child actor. It's an unsung hero of the time travel genre frequency. What? What? 8 days from this episode? I'll probably go see MJ in concert. Now, I probably would go see MJ in concert or something like that. When you fight a sibling, you hold back a little mostly. It kept saying that my connection was bad. What's it called again when some people remember something? Yeah, that's the Mandela effect. That's the Mandela effect. I'd leave myself clues for a better life. I want to meet Bruce Lee and Jimi Hendrix. I tell my younger self to work out and play sports. Also apply yourself in school. The Mandela effect is, I'm going to say Mandela what it is, and I'm going to go. I liked it, though. We can watch the second one next week. You're still frozen? I'm here. We can watch the second one next week, or we can watch See You Next whatever, because I haven't watched that, and I did want to see it, and I saw that it got brought up because we're talking about time travel. So, the Mandela effect is when like a mass number of people remember things differently. So, like, the one that comes to mind immediately is like the Berenstain Bears. People believe that the Berenstain Bears is spelled with an A, but actually it's spelled with an E, if you, like, look it up. And people be like, no, that's not what I remember. Or, like, the reverse of that, whatever it is. Mandela effect is when a bunch of people collectively have the same false memory. And I think it's called Mandela effect because a lot of people remember Nelson Mandela dying like a certain year, but it turned out that he didn't really die that year. He died like another year. But like hundreds of thousands of people remember him dying in like 96 or whatever. But it turned out he like really didn't die then. So, See You Yesterday or episode 2 of Umbrella Academy. People think it's Berenstain with an E, but it's actually Berenstain with an A. That's it. I have a friend, I was talking to my friend, and my friend thinks that the Mandela effect is like because of separate multiverses that are like slowly colliding, like Fringe. Me and some other people were talking about like what are our theories on how the world is going to end. My theory was I believe that like the uprising of the machines is going to happen, like the singularity is going to occur, and the machines are going to gain consciousness, and that's going to be the end of humanity. It's going to be Skynet, it's going to be Terminator. My other friend thinks that it's going to be like Fringe, where all like the different universes like collide. And my friend thinks that that's why we're having the Mandela effect of people having all these like collective false memories, because that's like all the different like universes slowly colliding over time. And then somebody else I know was like, they think it's going to be the zombie apocalypse, that's going to be the end of the world. So we'll see what comes first. I immediately thought of Fringe. That's scary. I don't want the universes colliding. I feel like the machines and technology will stop and won't work again. Okay, so Umbrella Academy next week looks like. Okay, I might watch See You Yesterday on my own, because if I like it, I'll want to do a review of it. But we'll do Umbrella Academy episode 2 next week and see if Mary J's in that one. But I like this one. I like this episode a lot. You hope it's not the zombies? Don't watch the whole season, Monica. We watching it together. Don't watch the whole season. Don't watch the whole season. Zombies, The Singularity, or and my other friend. It was four of us talking about it. So one of us said zombies. One of us said the multiverses colliding and the Mandela effect. I said that it was going to be the singularity and the rise of the machines after the machines gain consciousness. And my other friend said that it was going to be like something spiritual happening, like the rapture or something like that, where like people just disappear. Which I kind of feel like is also sort of similar to like possibly like the multiverses like thing happening. But she said it's probably going to be like a rapture type situation where like people just disappear, and then like that's going to be the end of the world, like the leftovers. So we were like, we'll see what happens. What comes first? Oh, you think it's going to be aliens? Raise the Kratom girl. All right. Well, I'll see y'all next week. I'm not going to binge it because I want to give y'all my like actual real reactions. But I enjoyed that first episode. That was pretty interesting. So I'm gonna see y'all next week.